Hello. You bring me down. Ooh, ooh. How's everyone? Hi, everyone. Let me know if you are in chat. Ah, I can do app server right away. There it is. How's everyone in chat? Is it live? I don't even know if it's working right now. Hopefully it is. Max, can you check if I'm live? Merci. I'm live, thank you. You break me down. Ooh. Hey, Bonebreaker is in chat. Hello, Bonebreaker. Hello, Igigi. Yay. Let me post that I'm live. Let me just double check if CLG posted first. And if they tag me. They did not, so I'll make sure to post here. Ah, you are live. Yes, I did not check my notifications on my phone because I have over dozens and dozens and dozens of notifications. So here I am, ready for the game on my laptop. I don't know why I have all of a sudden this very, very, very foreign accent. No, you can go to bed. It's fine. Hi, Timmy. Hi, Mart Mart. Going live with CL Gaming Red. CLG Red's second ESEA Advanced match of the season versus, what's the name of the team again? Oh, Lewd. Their name is awful. LewdAnimeSwingers. Uh, Going live with another CLG Red broadcast for our second event. Tune in at boo 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 do 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 missharvey.tv at Newwig at CL Gaming. All right. Oh, you guys, yeah, I had to change the cam angle. Do you know why? Because usually we don't put the kitchen in Montreal because then Max can't use the restroom and get food and whatnot. But he has a bigger priority right now. Do you know what that is, guys? It's a commercial, but it's football time. So, because it's football time, we don't want to get banned for showing football. So we're not we changed the camera. So he gets no food while he watches football. That's pretty much it. Okay, let me refresh the page to see if the game is going live. Oh, Danny! Pew pew! Ching! Thank you so much, Danny. 5 months! You are a freaking beast. The score of the football or the score of the match? The girls are still playing right now in a scrim. So I assume they're going to be playing for another like couple minutes. So we won't go the match won't go live for another like maybe 5 minutes at least. Oh, that was Escape from Tarkov. Oh, do you see the pimples here? Okay, I've had a very long day. I didn't post anything on my social, but my day was exhausting. If you live in Canada, you know there's a storm right now going on, so I had to go out. It was the end of the storm, but it was still chaos in the town, so like there's still a lot of snow everywhere. And I had to drive this morning to Ottawa or Gatineau. I don't want to insult anyone. Gatineau. And it's usually 2 hours away. Um, but it was actually, it took me 3 hours, a little bit more because of the snow, because like it was such an awful, like the roads were just cancer, there was accidents everywhere. Um, so it took me about 3 hours, and I had planned for an extra hour buffer, and I got there like 15 minutes late. So, and I was doing a conference for kids in a library in the morning, and then in the afternoon I was doing another conference at another library, and then after that I had a TV interview with a local channel, like a community TV channel. Then I was driving back home, 2 hours back to Montreal in the dark, and I'm not gonna lie. So I left the house. I woke up at 6, left the house at 7. I just got here at 8:30 p.m. and Max had dinner ready for me. So this is like me drinking my last. Hello? My headset always closed when I don't listen to anything on my ears. It's really annoying. And so here I am. So it's been a very long day. So I did not have time to find a co-caster for tonight. Um, but hopefully you guys will enjoy my spotted Loki. Will enjoy um my solo exhausted casting. Coucou Lucky. Tu es belle. Ou tu la plus belle. Ou tu la plus belle. She's the cutest. Um, maybe you can put it like this. See more Loki. Maybe if I'm like this, you can't see how tired I am. Anyway, so I grew 2 pimples today from being so tired, and I did not camouflage them because right now I could care less. Oh, made Baileys. That is kind of weird. Kind of weird. Okay, so the game is still not live, guys. Don't worry. I'm not drinking. This ain't a beer. This is a Schweppes. This is a 0 calorie grapefruit water. Hi, Technique. No calories, guys. You made it during Christmas? Ew. I don't know what I feel about homemade alcohol. Okay, so the girls just left um their scram, and here we are. The GoTV, literally as I'm saying this, appeared on my screen. So we're gonna connect to that. Um, while I make sure it's working properly. I'm gonna change the screen once I'm in because it's not live yet. Ivana Tinkel. Okay, I'll tab and change it to in-game. I can put my webcam while we wait for them to connect, so you guys ain't bored. Let me fix my cam to make it fit like this. Okay, we'll just put it there while we wait. There will be no cam when I cast. I don't put my cam. Okay, let me join on my other computer the game as well. ESEA. ESEA. There it is. ESEA. Okay. Their clan tag is indeed 5ed. Whatever that means. I hit an FPS. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Woof. Thank you guys for letting me know. I almost forgot one crucial thing. You guys don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about that I'm not talking about. So, I almost forgot to start my record. Ah, that's funny. Is a Canuck a UK Canadian? Never heard that one before. Okay. Yeah, I almost forgot to do that. So, we are recording. All right. So we're just missing a couple of players to get in. CLG is only missing 1 player, and 5ed is missing 2. And then we're gonna go live. So how is everyone's weekend? It's Sunday night. Let me know how your weekend was. In the chatterino. You're sick? Yeah, I feel you're always sick, but I'm always sick too, so I get it. Your weekend was bad, Breaker? What happened? Days are days. You know what I feel like doing? I feel like gifting subs tonight. Shall we gift subs? How do I gift sub in my own channel? I've never done this. Can someone teach me? Gifted sub? Pog? Okay, so I see my first you need to click on a name. No, like, can I do random? Can I give like subs randomly? Oh, word! Why are you so cute? Thank you so much. Oh, Kiki! Ah! Thank you! Ah! Pew pew! Ching! Pew pew! Ching! Who got it. Okay, whole word. Where are you from? Tell me everything about you. And the Queen from Montreal. Yay! How come I didn't hear it though? My shit is broken. Okay, let me just see. Why is it event? Other box. Oh, other box is muted, I think. I think I can redo it. Okay, much better. Yeah, O word. Yeah, O word. O word. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, O word. Yeah, O word. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, next. The Queen from Montreal. Hey, the Queen. Hey, the Queen. Thank you, Iggy. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Okay, I just want to make sure that we're not missing the game. So, okay, let me just see if I can gift. Or maybe I'll just gift right after this game because it's about to go live. So I just want to make sure that we're ready to watch it. Oh, I think I see it. Ah! I see it. It says I've been subbed to missharvey for 71 months. Not bad. Not bad. All right, let's see. I think we have everyone's in CLG. We have 4 people for 5ed, so it's gonna go live pretty soon, guys. So I'm gonna remove my camera so that when it goes live, we're ready, and uh, I'm not interfering with the gameplay. Oh my god, this Steve idiot. He hit the long jump. He did. I wasn't paying attention. All right, guys. All right, they have all the players. Okay, before we start, let me just tell you, this is match number 2. ESEA Season 33 Advanced for CLG. They just qualified for the season by themselves by getting into round 4 of main playoff, which was a pretty big achievement. And we are excited because they won their first game. So they are 1-0, and the team that we're playing tonight, their name is LewdAnimeSwingers, which very interesting name. They're also 1-0, and this is a new beginning for the CLG Red broadcast because we just starting doing those last season, but now we have some even more awesome support from Newegg. So in the coming weeks, when you listen to the CLG Red broadcast, during their matches in the season, you will get a chance to win some cool stuff from Newegg. So super excited for it. Make sure to tune in every week, 2 matches a week at least. Sometimes we'll have qualifiers and we'll give away a couple of things from Newegg. So it's gonna be really cool. And as you can see, we're still a very small community, so you know, you'll get more chances to win. And it's now live. The game is going live. They are gonna do the 9th round, so we can keep chatting a little bit. But if you're new to this stream, sit in the chat, say, hey, I'm new here, and ask all the questions that you want because we're gonna try to answer them as well. And Train is one of CLG Red's strongest map, but you still want to start CT side because it helps you a lot. But unfortunately, CLG Red is going to lose the 9th round. That means they're going to have to start on the rougher side here as we are going to go live onto Train. And you know, I am not going to be a neutral caster here. This is a CLG Red broadcast. So I am a CLG Red fan. I want us to win. But let's throw some hype in the chat. Let us know who you're rooting for. If you are not rooting for CLG Red, let us know as well. But if you are, let's throw some energy for this piston round. CLG Red round 1. As you can see, we have 3 members of CLG Red going right away into Ali as Steve hits the nicest shot onto Benita. He follows up with 2 great headshot versus Jen and Diane. There's not much they could have done, and it's now all in Emmy's hands. In a 1v5, she already got 2 kills, but is she gonna be able to get 5? Because it's the only way she can win this round. Bomb is down towards Ali. She's going up ladder, and one of the player from Lewd might have heard her go to ladder, but he's definitely hearing her right now running as she gets a 3rd kill into this round. She now has a USP. This is now doable for Emmy. Fortunity's is gonna go down, but I was feeling it. I was expecting maybe she was gonna at least hit 1 more 4 kills. You know, but it's a situation she should probably not have been in the first place. And CLG does not get the bomb planted, so their economy is gonna get rough. But everyone is buying except Diane, who's saving for the op. And it looks like we're gonna have a fast strat inner. It looks like we're going inner right now. Has Tzu throws the nade and he's ready. Jane is able to finish him off and trade that kill from Diane, who had no armor. And CLG succeeds to plant the bomb. It's now a 2v2 bomb planted. And although their players are really low, I mean, maybe taking a little bit too much risk here, but she kind of had no choice. And Lewd is going to go for the defuse and win round 2. And if we look at the money, bomb planted, round 2. It's going to look like a really tough round for the CLG to buy, so they might save another one to have full utility for next. Really excited to see them play on Train, but here it is. We're going to see a full buy from CLG. So they decided to go ahead and have 3 Galils, 1 Sig and 1 AK, and just have a lot of utility still and go for that buy as they do ladder control right away, and they, without even losing more than 5 HP, erase Errato from the map. He was just deleted. No flash, nothing from CLG, so dry pick. I like it because at the level of play they are at right now, a lot of the times there's a little bit more ladder control with a little more utility being thrown, but straight up, nothing brown house being controlled. Get that kill in ladder. But as you can see, Boonscope replaced his teammate. Maybe he was flashed in or something and was able to clear ladder, which is giving a lot of intel from Lewd, especially with Benita going down here towards Ali. And CLG is going to waste no time and just pull off an execute. And there's only 1 player inner right now, and he is unfortunately holding a MP7 in his hand as the bomb is going to get planted on the side, and all of CLG is converged at the same position as 2 players are already flanking from Lewd. It's going to be carnage in the bomb site. CLG might be in a pretty interesting position. I like this. I like what I'm seeing right now, as it's now a 2v1, and they just realized where Mochila was with his ult, but he's just going to run away. It's going to go into CLG's favor, and we're going to have a 1-2 score on our end as Mochila tries to save his op to be able to carry it onto round 4. It is round 4. The money is not looking great onto Lewd's side. If you know how to pronounce their team name, LewdAnimeSwingers, I could call them the Swingers. Onto the Swinger side, let me know in chat. Oh yeah, my bomb music is probably obnoxious for everyone, but I love it. I love it. Their name is Fivehead, Ratnam. Should I just call them Fivehead? And CLG threw a bunch of smokes outside, kind of sort of a fake, as we get an off buy from 5 from the swingers. But Suyu is getting really good entries, being traded also by Mochila. Tough round to CLG to win here, even though the swingers are on a save round. This is not looking great as the bomb gets planted. Jen and Goose looking like they're gonna play together into this, and Benita probably watching the flank in Brownall. So everything is gonna happen here. Who's gonna get the first entry? And it will be CLG as Boonscope trades his teammate's life while Steve tries to get it. Oh, the timing here on Steve. It could have been a great round for them, but once again, Mochila decides to run away and save. Is up for the next round. It was very dangerous here. I think if Steve might have been just a little bit more patient, he could have killed Benita. But that was really close. But we'll take that win. And it's now 2-2 onto the Strain map. We're gonna see another half buy here from the Swingers as they decide to go into the next round with full utility. Only Mochila remaining with his hop, and he is playing towards Ali, opping ladder, and he was ready for that. And I think this Emmy peaked before the smoke landed towards Ali, because as you can see, it landed just a little later. And she got really unlucky here. Or impatient, either or. That smoke would have saved her life. Well, we go once again into these very close rounds. For CLG, Goose with a huge frag here on Mochila. Making this round a lot more comfortable for CLG. As Steve picks up an AK, tries to spray onto Diane on the bomb site. The Swingers now have 2 guns, and this is a brand new round as they also have armor. And Jen is gonna have to clutch this round versus Steve, who took out his CZ. It's looking like they're gonna win the round, and he does! So Steve and the Swingers, what is he doing? Okay, he was about to lose the round. I mean, I'm rooting for CLG, but phew, he was confused. Steve, don't be nervous. You guys are in the lead 3-2. There's no need to panic. So, pause here. Unfortunately, with the way ESEA has the code TV, we can't see who is who paused. I honestly would assume it could be CLG Red at this point, just because they're almost losing, almost lost twice in a row. They're anti-eco. Actually, they lost one, so maybe some argument happened, or just the players being flustered from the situation. Sometimes you just need to reset, even if no one is arguing. You just kind of like, oh damn, let's just pause and chill out and reset. So it could have been a technical pause to Squirrel, or like a confusion on two Swinger sides. But yeah, let's assume it's CLG here. As you can see, Goose is the only player kind of not in good position. It doesn't matter. I was about to say she's the only player not in good position with her gun, but she went shopping. She picked up a little purse and she slammed it into the head of Mochila and picked up a brand new M4 for her to win the round with. Once again, the player in ladder room gets deleted from the server. As Diane secures the second frag for CLG. Looks like the players are gonna regroup with the bomb. Maybe they're gonna, it seems like they're heading towards outside here as Emmy is throwing a fake inner all by herself. And she's selling that fake, which might lead the girls to rotate back to inner. Nope. There's still 2 players outside. I think they were looking to save. And they ended up being a situation where they can win the round. This 2v2 with the bomb side clear. This seemed like a CLG red mistake here where Amy was able to enter the bomb site and get it cleared. And as Swingers are saving, they get away with the round. A 2v5 from the Swingers. That's a very unfortunate round here from CLG Red. Just maybe a little bit of miscoms or sloppiness where, like, you know, it's a 5v2, let's just go kill them kind of moment. It's really unfortunate as we go into the next round here. CLG Red now has to save. Their money is not good. And it seems like they're just going to do a hinner hit with a pop flash here and lower as all 5 players are going to commit with their clocks. 2 of the Swingers people are waiting for them in the bomb site. It's going to be very difficult for them to get the bomb down as everybody is going down one by one and the bomb will not be planted. The money is starting to look good onto the Swinger side as we go into round 8. My bad. And CLG is going into round 8 with what seems to be like an outside rush fake to enter, and Tizu is not surprised by this. He was ready. But it's okay because it was an off buy for CLG, so it was kind of like a Macdem lower B rush. And you hope to catch him off guard because they seem to know that he's been playing outside by himself. And as we're going to go into round 9, CLG is now full on putting the equipment on with the AWP, SIG, and 3 AKs into their arsenal. Round 9 starts. Still no AWP. Well, still no AWP. Mo was AWPing earlier, but right now they are keeping all their players alive, so they're also keeping the guns as Emmy sneakily rushes outside by herself with coordinated support with her team with flashes and whatnot and gets 2 entry frags while Diane secures the 3rd and completes this outside rush successfully. Looks like the 2 remaining players from Swingers ran out connector already and are in position. Oh, we have 1 tower actually, and are in position to get the kills and potentially secure the bomb once again. But Benita, with the kind of slow flank, tries to get the last kill, and she does through the wall as finally CLG puts another round on the board. It was a great round. Lots of assists on the flashes here, which is always good to see. Let's look at it. Like Goose Breeder, like a lot of utility assists, so we like to see that. Yes, that's what I say right at the beginning of this game, Slender. My casting is meant to be BAs. I don't know if you see at the top, it's called CLG Red Broadcasts. Let's go, CLG! Emmy gets the first entry frag here. As CLG seems to be doing some sort of default here, just trying to catch the enemies off guard. I'm just going to press tab while we do this just to double check the money on everyone's side. Although the Swingers were doing better in the money a couple of rounds ago, they're back to being some sort of kind of tight on it. Probably 1 more round of buying and did And then they might have to save. CLG regrouping towards alley with 3 players. Probably going to see a little peek here as we smoke out. I'm not quite sure if that's you or right side bomb. It always depends on where you aim. So unfortunately, we're not there to aim. We have Steve ready for the players to come out alley. I think that's one thing that I really like about the swingers right now is that they are not getting caught off guard a lot. It is very... It seemed to be very... they seem to be very patient, always ready for CLG to dry peek. And I'm saying that knowing that CLG still got like 2 amazing kills down ladder with the double peek, double head peek. But outside of that, every time CLG just walked out somewhere, they got trouble trading. So far, the only successful round that they had with guns was the one they rushed last round when they rushed kind of outside and Amy kind of made her way around this train, and there's a lot of flashes and teamwork, and that's the round they were successful in. All the other rounds they kind of either struggled in loss or that Ein Taiko is very close. I don't know if you guys remember. So yeah, I think that at this point, CLG needs to recognize that even when they're up numbers in the kills, are struggling to just walk out. So maybe stick together a little bit more and less splitting because they're losing their individual fights. As we're going to go into the same round for CLG, 3D goals and ends, and Jen, Benita, they've been really successful with Deagles in the last couple matches. And CLG is trying to get a pick a little bit across the map, left and right. Emmy making her way really far in her without getting spotted. I don't think they have any idea she's in there. As I say that, she dies to an opper, so don't listen to me. 2 ops onto the swinger side. It is now 8-3 for them onto this first half of match 2 of this ESEA advanced season. Both teams are 1-0 in the league. And hopefully, well, by the end of tonight, one of them is going to be 1-1 and one of them is going to be 2-0. CLG Red going into another slow defog here, trying to catch people off guard. I think they might be doing their ladder drop, or they're just holding, actually. Seems like they're just holding above ladder. Across the map, trying to catch people off guard. Oof! Jen was very lucky here. It seemed like Aredo kind of was not ready to shoot at Jen because she was able to get away with the kill, although she was not paying attention to it that much. And the CPs are just going down left and right here across the board with people getting picked alley, dying in mollies. But 2 oppers remaining, and it's now a 2v2. Bomb still in T-Con as Goose gets the kill on 2 Mochila. It's 2v1. The T's do not have the bomb into their position. I think Emmy is going to realize that at that point, as there's 45 seconds left into the round. She's going to be running away while Goose Breeder and Suyu are going to get contact pretty soon, unless both of them are going to be the most patient player in the world, which might be happening. There it is. Now that they make contact, Emmy knows how to plant safe. Hopefully, they are aware he could be Old Bomb or Ali, although he's making his way Old Bomb. So Goose Breeder knows and hears this, and Suyu kind of gave away his life. It was kind of weird. But, you know, congratulations to CLG on this round. It went both ways, kind of
I think it was the most successful default that they've had throughout this game. And although Arado and Steve are rich, the rest of the team are poor. So we might see a save round next round if CLG wins this. And we are seeing Diane with the op lure. She's trying to get a cheeky peek on maybe Yu getting some intel into a lower ramp, but he does not give her anything to work with, as the rest of the team is just kind of holding for information and potentially to peek something. CT's clear alley, as no one from CLG is peeking. Looks like we're gonna go towards a hit here, while Emmy is towards T-Con and potentially throwing a fake outside, as the rest of their team making their way down lower or inner. Emmy trying to sell a fake all by herself with one smoke, one flash. It's not really working, as there's still 2 players inner, potentially 3 very soon. But CU goes down. Oh, boom scope and CU go down. And CLG Red is able to plant. It's a 4v3. Looking good for CLG, as Benita is not able to rotate to upper. Looked like that's what she was trying to do. As the retake now takes place onto this map. Steve getting the first kill. Traded by Benita, as Mo chill out towards connector. Ups Emmy. It's now at 1v2. Great kill from Diane. They know he's not on it. Benita is ready to throw that firebomb, which prevents Serrato from winning the round, but he's able to get away with the op from Diane, hopefully. Yes, Benita with 2 HP is able to save a Krieg as well. Let's look at the scoreboard for the money. So this is going to be enough for him to drop the op, potentially buy. So I assume here they're going to force onto the swinger side. That's what I would do, yeah. There's a force here happening. And we are going into round 14 of this half. As swiftly and easily, Tsayu just swings out and kills Diane at camera. This is a very, very random spot, because I feel that it's 50-50 CTTs getting that shot. Like, sometimes you peek there and you're Diane and you just kill him right away, and sometimes it's the opposite, you know, where like you saw in Sayu's eyes, it looked pretty easy for him there. As only one player from the Swingers have a CZ. Let's see where he's playing. He's playing all by himself inner, and that's been the, I want to say, the storyline of this AF, where there was always only one player inner, very rarely any support. But it doesn't seem like CLG was able to exploit that, as Mochila bazookas Benita close range between the trains. And he trades him, and we're going to see a 3v3 while CLG tries to get the bomb down. Jam the Opper. Also bazookas. Steve. As this 1v1, both players know where each other is. Saizu switching to nothing as he goes back to his op. Gets flashed successfully by Emmy. She realizes he's not on the bomb. He's sticking it. Is Emmy gonna peek at this point? And he just fulls commit to defuse right in front of Emmy. What a ballsy play that paid off for the Swingers. And on this note, we're gonna go into the last round of this AF. And CLG, if CLG wins this round, they're in good shape for second half, because this is a very evenly decided map. And as you can see, 3 of the Swingers players have SMGs and 1 scout. CLG seems to be regrouping towards inner. Maybe they caught on that there's only 1 player playing inner every round. But in this case, unfortunately for them, maybe it's because it's late in the round, there are 2 players and 1 player ladder. So they're ready to rotate inner as we already have flankers here coming at the ladder. As Arato is gonna get into the bomb site really fast. He's about to get contact on the bomb. But CLG plants on the sides, and Emmy is able to get away with the trade. Or not with the trade, with the kill. Without Diane being in danger, as she's gonna plant once again on that secure side spot. Mochila was also the flanker. This is a good call for CLG. Congratulations to that play. I really liked it. And on that note, we're gonna go ahead onto the second half of this game. As a reminder, this is the CLG Red broadcast presented to you by Newegg. We are in match number 2 of this ESEA Season 33 Advanced Division, where the girls qualified for last season in Maine. I would like to answer to a couple of questions in chat while we wait. So yes, player model skins are banned in this league. And the girls' profile pictures are all really funny or really cute. If you have any question, now it's time to ask, because I will be resuming right when we go live into my really average casting, but I like to do it for the girls. So for this season, Newegg is going to be involved onto these games. So we're going to do some cool giveaways throughout all of the season during the CLG Red matches. So tune in. Tune in the next couple of games, because we're going to have more information as we just announced this Newegg partnership. We're going to be able to see and to define how we're going to give away a bunch of things for you guys. If you're watching the games at home, you can win some stuff. So starting hopefully next week, I will let you know more on my social media. And we are going live as CLG and LewdAnimeSwingers are head-to-head in this matchup to know who's going to finish with a score of 2-0 after tonight in the league. And it looks like we're going to do some sort of an alley hit here with the smoke from above ladder onto the swinger side. It seems like they want to go to enter with it, as the split is being made from brown out to alley, but both CLG Red players are pushed up in brown hall, and they're trying to secure a side, but CLG is just going down left and right. Benita and Jen with the headshot, Diane as well, and this round just turned around on a dime as Roto is left man standing with the bomb in the bomb site. He is not going for a plant. 50 seconds left. Anything can happen at this moment as he search for a kill. And Jen outside, rotating back to the bomb side, trying to be in a more secure position to close this round as she makes her way towards a box. Arado is by himself in connector, just waiting for an opportunity, and he decides to go back inner, trying to get that pick, but he gets spotted by Diane, who's not able to finish his kill. Benita 1 HP, Jen 14. This is doable, but Benita took her time, and although the first couple of shots didn't seem to register for her, she successfully kills Arado while he plants the bomb, and we are going into this next round with CLG winning the pistol. And swingers are going for an half buy here. As Goosewaiter just farms that ladder with the triple headshot kill. Amazing hold here by CLG, only losing one gun, and Goose being able to recuperate. That Fami drops it back to Benita, and because she just killed 3 with that SMG, she is balling in money. Buys herself an M4. It's going to be the first gun round of the second half. And I would like to remind you to stay polite. You don't have to cheer for CLG, but stay polite in chat because the mods are in action, and the goal here is to enjoy the game, not be distracted by their trolls. Diane and Goose straight the scout shot here on Arado, and most of Lewd is damage here, as Steve's 3 HP is Moshila at 29. Benita secures a little SIG here. She also went shopping. She upgraded her Toyota to a Audi. As once again, the strategy of predilection in this map seems to be regrouping towards inner after the initial pick. And this is a really... This was a really broken take, but it worked out. I don't know if you saw what happened, but our entry fragger here was pretty much left by himself. But it worked out for him. As we have Diane and Benita trying to secure this retake. All players from the Swingers low HP, but it might not be enough for CLG to win this round, as Diane is gonna go save this AK with the remaining 7 HP in her pocket. And we are gonna be 10-8 into the second match of the season. Let's look at our money here. So both teams are going to be pretty much in the same financial situation after this round. Potentially one player. Yeah. So pretty important round here on the money system. Benita starting the round with Deagle. Hopefully she can shot for that Audi again. As the Swingers seem to like getting into a default so far. Gooseberta goes down here to 2 players, and it seems like we're gonna go with a relatively fast outside hit here. As the second member from CLG goes down, but Diane tried to even the score out. But the Lewd are already in the bomb site. She gets the 3rd kill of the round. Gets spotted, trying to go for the 4th. And TSU all by himself, trying to clutch this round. But he's making a lot of noise. And although he has no idea where Jen is, she knows where he is because of the Thunderfoot. And she's also able to pick up that op for Diane, who had a tremendous round, bringing CLG back into it with huge kills. Looking at the scoreboard, Diane a little bit left by herself, towards inner, but Jenny's here to help her make it back into a safer position as the kills are being traded here for CLG. Bomb is not going to be planted as Diane is the only member of the team to go down. It's now a brand new game as we go into this round 10-10. CLG versus LewdAnimeSwingers. Another default here for the Swingers. No op on their side, but two semi-auto op. Those SIG are pretty deadly. Let's throw some encouragement in the chat for CLG. As we see a double peek, which is not necessary because Goose and Vanita go down pretty easily. Really push forward and towards this map. All of CLG is crumbling as Boomscope gets the last kill through the smoke. And now this is a moment where CLG is unfortunately pretty broke. So they have to make a choice. Either they go into a full safe here and buy next, which means Jen is going to be broke again, or like a harsh buy. And they are opting for the save, which I think is the better option here with 3 deagles, which is a very successful technique for CLG. By technique, I mean weapon. As Goose proves me right and gets the first kill. She then gets Molly's out and has to retreat, and Arado is not able to finish her off. She gets away. So all of CLG is a little bit across the map, but ready to rotate as Amy goes out on the bomb site. Goose as well. Now time for Diane and Jen to go for exit kills. Remember that after this game, I think I'm gonna gift away 3 subs in my not 3 subs, 5 subs in my channel to random people. So tune in after the game for a chance to win, and tune in to the other CLG Red broadcast as well, because we will be giving away a bunch of new equipment, peripherals. Yes, stay tuned. Yes, I've never gifted subs to my channel because I honestly never thought about it. So let's do that after. As CLG goes into another save round here, we went on a double save. So to answer your question, we are now onto the match 2 of the ESEA League Season 33 Advanced Division. So it's a amateur / professional video game league where you have all the levels. And CLG is in the advanced division. Important game for them, as both teams are 1-0 in the league. Oh, we were into Mochila's eyes to see that happen on Diane. As Goose is the last one remaining in this round, she will try to either get a cheeky kill towards Ali or T-Con to be able to potentially upgrade our weapon or investment into the last round. To everyone in the chat, hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. We've had a couple CLG Red broadcasts in the last couple of days. I've been enjoying it. Oh, no, no problem. You guys can support your favorite team as long as you're respectful. Um, I am not someone that tolerates very well harassment, so let's just keep the chat clean and support your favorite team. Going into this round for CLG Red with a double up. One inner, one outside. Diane gets picked off towards alley by the Moshila flank peek, but gets traded. Not traded, but gets. But CLG replies with a back-to-back kill, and it was pretty interesting what just happened. How Jaime got shot in the butt with Mochila just coming up kind of freely. Be able to get that kill. 3v2 here. The bomb is still in T-Con with Mochila. I have no idea what just happened, and Al Goose had her back turned to Mochila in T-Con. That was very puzzling. Maybe a little miss of communication, a little missing patience in this round, as it looks like the players from the Swinger are regrouping towards inner together. One up, one AK. One up, one rifle on both sides. CLG decides to stick together outside as Jen rotates with her up towards inner. Not quite sure if she has the intel. Now she does. And she misses the kill, the crucial cross kill, and she also misses the top. Oh, she's gonna be kicking herself for this. Really unlucky it happens as Benita goes into this clutch and commits. And we see the molly being thrown. No smoke on Benita as she tries to secure the defuse, but unfortunately she's gonna get terminated by the Swingers. And this is now becoming a way more difficult match for CLG to win. As we go into this pause, let's look at the money. We're balling on the Swinger side, and it's going to be a very difficult decision for CLG if they buy or play for the tie. This is always one I do not like to do. Seems like CLG is going to go for the tie here in the overtime. Technique, I just saw your comment in the chat. It made me crack up. And we're going to have one player of the Swingers peeking to come once again. It's not successful as CLG just rushes in her Emmy and then trading kills here together, getting assists left and right. And Benita picks up the AK, gets another kill. CLG is not happy with a tie, and they are going for the win as Goose Breeder is going to secure the 4th kill of the round for CLG. Arado being left by himself with all of his teammates towards outside. The bomb is down. And Arato is just hunting. At this point, without the bomb, he's hoping for a miracle, at least to be able to drop the weapons onto CLG to make it a lot closer for them, a lot harder for them to buy rounds and buy guns in the next couple of rounds. All of CLG being very patient here. They know they have the upper hand. It is now Arado's mistake to make as he peeks up her, and Benita closes this round with a 2nd kill. Now the pause is being called out. This is one of those pause. We don't know who called it. Is CLG using one of their pause to be able to talk a little more strategy and secure this gun round? Or is 5ed, LewdAnimeSwingers, trying to cool down after losing this on Taiko? Make your bet in the chat on who paused this. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Y. Really appreciate it. Reminder, after this game, we're going to be giving away 5 gift subs, which I've never done before. Pretty excited for it. Throw some hearts in the chat for your favorite team, whether it's CLG or LewdAnimeSwingers. I am a little bit BAs. I am more than a little bit BAs. I'm extremely BAs. I am rooting for CLG. Hey, what's up? Mirko was one of the player into the last game we played on Overpass. I think this weekend, right, Mirko? During the qualifier. Thank you for coming back to the CLG Red broadcast for this Season 33 Match 2, presented by Newegg. Comeback time? Hell yeah, huh? This was the start of the comeback. It seemed like it's a technical pause here because it's taking more than 30 seconds, so there must be something wrong. Or someone is trying to justify it. Now that, but it looks like something is wrong with one of the player. Not sure on which side. It's biased, and you're seeing BAs. Because in French it's biaisé, so I'm just pronouncing it the French way. But you say it's biased. Am I doing it right? Thank you for this English lesson. I most likely will forget, but make sure to remind me if I do it again. Biased. And it looks like we're now live. The freeze time has been resumed. Whoever had technical issues seems to be fine. As this is a really crucial round for CLG. Although they have a lot of money, we do not want to lose this, as it's gonna put us in a pickle, as Potter says it, which I love. Ex-CLG Red member, player. Emmy going down here, in the setup. Not a fan of this setup anymore, I think. But yeah, Emmy was kind of exposed or back out. While Diane misses. But Benita and Diane, good flash from Diane here. Allowing Benita to get the kill out of Ticon. And a good call from Benita, leaving it behind afterwards. Making the Lewd having to retake it. Essentially losing more time with it. CLG is now split at 2-2. And I'm not quite sure what LewdAnimeSwingers decided to do. I think they might have gotten the intel, let's go outside, and then all of a sudden they retracted that, and they are now walking inner with only 30 seconds left. And 3 players of CLG close to inner. As Diane makes her way back, it's going to be an inner hit. With Jen getting 3 kills out of Diane's flash out of connector. What a round for Diane. She only got 1 kill, but she had to sit in all 5. She flashed 4 of them, who then died to the ends of her teammates. That's what I like to see. Let's go back to see some stats here. For this AF, Diane has 5 efficiency kill. So it means that she flashed the enemy, and they most likely all happened that round. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna see a save round here out of the Lewd with the crazy shot, leaving Diane kinda in a precarious situation here as the bomb is making her way lower, getting planted. And the bomb might be planted, and we might be about to lose one more gun here. Lot of death and casualties in this round, but let me tell you this. Honestly, I believe CLG is gonna finish this and win the round. Yes. So let me tell you this. The person that played this round the best here is Diane. If she dies upper with her up, this is a completely different round. I really like what she did. She secured a gun. She secured that area of the map, allowing all of her teammates to at least know that no one could be there. And 2 huge crucial round here from Diane, back to back. And it looks like we're gonna go into a default once again from the Lewd, but they're ready to go aggressive if they get a pick. And I think that's what they did a couple rounds ago, where they started as default, and as soon as they got a pick, then everybody converged outside really fast. Diane in a really good position here to get a kill on Moshila. She lags him, and unfortunately is not able to finish the kill as 2 players progress towards Ali. Emmy throws her nade, and I wonder if she knows that she hits them. And everyone's blind. Emmy's blind. Lewd are blind. But they come out on top as Emmy gets caught off guard towards Ali. If you look on the minimap here, you can see that CLG is trying to converge back to T-Con to regain some sort of map control. We are not in good position here as this round progresses. We're getting picked left and right. There was about 0 map control for CLG, and everyone was kind of left in the open. And this is going to be the tie round for the Swingers, as we're going into this match point for them. CLG needs 2 rounds to tie and make it to overtime. And that's the task on their end if they want to be able to win it. Mochila and Diane exchanging op shots, missing on both sides of the map. And this time, CLG decides to play heavy alley, playing a lot more passive with only 1 player towards E-Bucks Benita, trying to catch one of the player off guard, and she successfully does so while falling back into the site. Completely new style here for CLG, playing passive, giving up alley. And once again, if you look at the minimap, all of CLG's players is kind of in the middle. As the Swingers are taking on this bomb side. It's now a 2v2 as Benita decides to say, I have enough. I've had enough. Let's end this round and let's go into OT as we are once again match point onto the Swingers. CLG needs 1 more round here to make it into OT as the match gets paused for the last time onto the regular time. So, as we go into this last 30 seconds before this last round, let me know in the chat who your favorite player in the survey is. Who's your MVP at the moment while I press tab on the scoreboard and look at those stats. Everyone has 18 kills and up. This is a well-rounded affair for both teams. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. This is the kind of thing I I love to see no one's dragging behind. Everyone doing their part. And we are going into this last round with the Swingers. It looks like they're doing something towards Enter fast as Mochila fakes it. And is Jen gonna get caught off guard? And she gets the first kill and the second. As she has to reload, so Steve is able to trade her. But it's gonna be a very difficult round to win for the Swingers as only 3 players remaining. They're gonna have to defend that bump site. It is not an easy task. Let me tell you this, to defend that inner bomb site as Gootsa gets 2 kill. And I believe, unless we see a miracle, but Mochila is flanking. Probably not the play here. We are going to go into overtime here in the chat. And this game is back to square one. Woo! Easy comeback, Mirko. You called it. More of the CLG Red Girls in the chat. More of the overtime. What a great round from Jen with these entry frags, making it a lot easier on the rest of the team to secure that win. There's also a really good molly in the bump side that really didn't allow for Lewd to gain control of it. And there was also that weird flank. I don't think that Moshila's flank at that moment was the right play because he was not able to trade and kind of go for these entry frags, because when you're down numbers in inner on train, like a 3v4 or 2v3, these players that are left in the bomb site planning the bomb need to work together to secure like side wall kills or upper kills, or else you kind of get crushed. It's really difficult to win these rounds. But yeah, very impressive round here from last couple of rounds here for CLG. Let me get into the, excuse me, a little bit of burp. Let me get to you guys. If you are watching from a computer, here are the stats for this game so far. As we go into OT, really good stats from everyone, from both team. And I'm gonna go back into the game. But it seems like players might be going on to a PP break, maybe talking what they should do next. As you can see on CLG side, we have our coach extraordinaire, CLG.biz. So they might be talking about what went right and what went wrong on both sides. Who knows? Let's be real. CLG did win their CTF, but it was a really not convincing affair. They won an anti-eco. They won an eco round. I mean, they had trouble with securing these gun rounds. So let's see how we're gonna take on this OT. CLG Red versus the LewdAnimeSwingers OT of match 2 season 33 ESEA Advance North America. We're gonna see one op on each side, which makes me assume that the Lewd is gonna go for a default, allowing Mo to get a frag, but this is not what happened. They went outside into some sort of a rush outside, trying to get picks left and right, and they successfully caught Benita off guard. As Mochila gets a second kill. I don't think he killed the first guy. As Mochila gets a kill. Amy being traded. She was in a good position to get a multi-frag, but unfortunately, I believe this rush kind of caught the girls off guard. Very good pick from them. They haven't done that a lot in this AF, in this game. Just a dry peek with the flash, and unfortunately for that specific round, Benita was the victim of the rush. And it seems like they're doing a fast ladder take, but it's something that Jen was probably able to communicate to the rest of the team, as she probably heard them go down from lower. CLG this time playing passive, not wanting to get caught off guard again. It's a much slower pace round, as it looks like we're gonna head towards a outside take. Nope, scratch that. It's gonna be a fake outside, as the rest of the team is regrouping towards inner. We already have 2 players inner, with Jen pushed up close to Spindle, and Goose joining her in Summit. And Molly is gonna give CLG a couple of time to get in place, as Lewd executes and goes out on this pop flash. Jen's still in position, as and Goose are trading kills left and right. And it seemed like it was a little bit telegraphed from the Swingers, as all the CLG was able to rotate in time to back the inner bomb site pretty fast. It's now 1-1 into this overtime. I would tend to agree with Runner in chat. If one of the team gets to 19 round before the other, they might win. And looks like Lewd is going to go into another rush, which is catching CLG off guard once again. Boomscope with 2 big kills, 2 entry frags out of T-Con all by himself. CLG not even shooting back. Goose Breeder securing a second frag, but she's going to get flanked by Ladder as Jen trades her. And the Swingers are now in the lead, 2-1 into this overtime. It did seem a little bit like CLG was not aware that the rush could happen that specific round, and everybody was kind of, what's the right word for that? Kind of bumping into each other behind bomb site. I don't know if there was like a little bit of miscommunication, or there was just players being flustered with their grenades or whatnot, but our boomscope just swung out E-Box, and there was no realization from CLG at that point. It all went downhill, but this is not over. CLG came back to bring this into overtime once, so they can do it again. 2-1 for the Swinger. CLG is going to need 3 rounds to win, 2-1 to tie, and go into double OT. And we are going live into this second half of the first overtime. So if you're not familiar with the overtime rules on ESEA, it is 3 rounds, $16,000, so you pretty much can buy every round, unless you are buying up like crazy, but your teammates can still buy them, so pretty much you can buy every round. CLG seem to be going into some sort of default here, as they're going to take Bronal, as well as secure the alley push. Benita getting picked off, trying to cross towards alley. Diane not able to trade with her up. But I don't know if Lude was Aruto was being overconfident here with that pick, but Jen was able to even the score out 4-4 in this round. As Amy get caught off above ladder with her gun sticking. Seems like a couple of individual mistakes here from CLG. Mistakes that they should know better, but that are still happening. Looks like Lude might be thinking they could get flanked here. As it's a very confusing round for me watching it. It looked like they thought they could get flanked. As Steve is gonna try to get the kill on Goose. He shoots that angle while Jen trades, making it a 2v2. Diane saves Jen's life from inner as she completes the kill to keep CLG in this fight, winning the first gun round. Although he looked grim with Benita going down towards Ali, CLG was able to bring it back with that really confusing CT placement here when he was a 3v4. We'll have to explain that one to me later. As we're gonna have Emmy coming out of T-Con, getting the first kill, being able to get two here as she almost got caught off guard, trading or like moving her weapon around. And CLG is just gonna commit outside here, trading kills left and right. Steve has been spotted as Benita jumps into connector with the bomb. It's now a 1v2, and she goes down to boom scope with the bomb out, and this is gonna be match point for the swinger. This looked really good for CLG, but unfortunately they were not able to capitalize on the double entry frag from Emmy. And we are now in the last round of this overtime. As Diane gets the first pick towards inner, and they just take it. Diane holds. I'm looking at the radar here calling, but Diane is holding lower ramp, securing the bomb site for all of their team. As the bomb gets planted, and the CD still have not all rotated to inner. This all happened so fast that unfortunately Jen is not able to finish that kill on Aruto. As CLG loses this round. Oh my god, this was a very unfortunate round. And this match is gonna be won by the Swingers, and it's gonna make them 2-0 in the league, and it's gonna make CLG 1-1 into this season of Advance. I'm gonna go back to my tired face from a long day. I thought there was great rounds from CLG, but I do believe in the end there's a couple of little individual mistakes that make them lose these really close rounds. Like small mistakes from people taking their gun out when they shouldn't, or very, very silly things. I'm not in the server, so I can't really say these things because sometimes it just happens. But this match could have gone either way, and unfortunately it went the Swingers' way. And on that note, let me open my Twitch page because we're gonna be giving away some subs in the chat. I'm giving away 5 subs right now, and it could be anyone. So let's do it right now. Give a subscription. Let's do it, guys, because I had a very long but successful work day. I'm giving away the subs right now. Oh! here it is. It has been gifted to Queen Kayla, Virtu Nicole, Enzo, Mochila, and Diane. So Mochila is on Lude, and Diane is obviously on CLG. So congratulations to the subs. It was pretty random. So let me just tell you this. So I'll get some pandas and some silly things on my hands. Um, Everyone, couple of things I want to say. First of all, if you follow the girls, go support them on their social. They are all hard worker, and gaming is their life, and they work very hard to be here, and they're gonna have a rough season where they have to work even harder to make it to the advanced playoffs. Unfortunately, it was their first loss of the season, but I think it was still a good game. There was a lot of great things to learn from this match. While I'm getting masks and stuff from the subs. Make sure to follow them on the social, go support them, and come back next week. Well, starting tomorrow. I don't know when it's going to be the next match, but we're supposed to have two this week. So we're going to have two more, as this one is last week's match. And the CLG Vet broadcast is presented to you by Newegg, and we're going to be giving away peripherals this season if you come and watch. And right now, I give away 5 sub. Maybe next time you'll be the one winning a sub. So thank you so much for tuning in and supporting your teams in the season, whether it was CLG or someone else. And remember to stay respectful onto these streams because we all care to have a great and supportive community, and I hope that you do as well. So thank you so much. I'll try to stream tomorrow, guys, and I might be playing some CSF TFT or any game. I don't know what I'm going to be playing, but stay tuned on the social for another match 3 of this ESEA season 33 on the CLG Red broadcast. We'll be back this week. Again, nice try to the girls. Go support them because they appreciate every single support, especially in our time when they lose into overtime. I think that's probably the worst time to lose. There's never a good time to lose, but overtime really sucks. So go support them and go tell them good luck. My mic is dying. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys. Bye. And I'll see you next time for another CLG Red broadcast or a missharvey stream. Bye.